Hey everyone, don't worry, I'm not driving. You're also on hands-free as well. But a conversation, hold on, we'll wait till someone's on. I'm not talking to myself. Got one person on. So I want your assistance today, anyone who is listening. And this is a subject that actually came up in, actually check out this. This was today's buy. It was my kombucha and my celery. Anyway, if any of my mums are on, come and say hi. But this is a really good subject, so stay with me for a couple of minutes while we discuss it, because I would love your feedback. Hey Anna, hey Shelley, stay on. Hey Joe, yay, all my mums are here. So this is something that comes up, and it's not just about frenemies, but it's about hubby enemies. All right, and this is actually something that all of us have to deal with down the line, and I would love your opinion and whether or not, hey Siobhan, on steps to help. Now I think even being a mum, I think, you know, there are also mum enemies as well, and it's like they're a corrupt whole lot of people that are out there to sabotage one's weight loss and health. And what that means is a frenemy is someone that likes to sabotage when you're doing good. It's that person that comes along and knows that you're on your health and fitness journey, and they come and say, hey, let's go for a cake and coffee. Or it's like, hey, you know, you've got to come out drinking with me. I can't do this without you. And puts you in a position where it isn't really respectful. They're the ones that say, hey Kat, hey Joe. They're the ones that also say, you know, forget your workout, you know, come to the pub with me. And the ones that we were talking about in our virtual gym today were hubby enemies, and these are the husbands that have the chocolate and come home and eat it in front of you. They're the husbands that want the chips or want the takeaways, and I've got to be real, it's real pressure. Here you go, Kat, or the husband who brings the chocolate home every night. Exactly, and this is what I'm saying, the hubby enemies are real. They're out there to get us. So in the end, as I say, the reality of being a busy mum is real, and taking action with your health and fitness isn't just about dealing with one thing or another. And on the Busy Mum programs, yes, we deal with stress, life management, effective exercise around a busy mum life, but what about these hubby enemies that come in? And I think the number one suggestion that I would say is, hey, you know what? Happy wife, happy life. All right, because if they want to have a happy family, then they need to do what you say. No, not really, but it's being about respect, and you've got to have that conversation. And if they want to have the chocolate, have it away from you. If they want to bring things into the house, then go and find like a cabinet they can lock it in. But you've got to actually have that conversation with them, because I see it. Anna, my frenemy, makes comments like, you can come for dinner, or are you still not eating properly? Oh my gosh, that is such a good one, and it's so relevant. And the frenemies, oh my god, it's like they put you in a position where healthy eating is wrong, and they are the worst. And I've been there. I remember someone putting me in a position where they knew that I'd reached my goal, and they purposely were like, why aren't you ordering dessert, you know, and went crazy at me. And in the end, it's because they don't have the willpower, and they will do anything to sabotage you. But one thing that you have to do is be strong. In the end, you're the one with results. You're the one taking action. And guess what? Although you may not think it, you are the one inspiring. And to be honest, it's quite sad actually, because in the end, these people, and probably your husband as well, they probably want to do it as well, but they don't know how. So it's easier for them to come and sabotage rather than be inspired. So you've got to, and has anyone else got any frenemies out there? Let me know. It's a really good conversation for all of us to have and to share stories. because in the end, it's a lack of respect, all right? And in the end, as mums, it's already challenging enough to lose weight. That's better, the light's in the way. It's already challenging enough to lose weight, then not have to deal with husbands that come home or frenemies that put us down. And in the end, I just urge you to stay strong, because to be honest, what you're doing is actually inspiring them, because I guarantee you deep down inside, they want to be doing what you're doing. And maybe ask the question, or maybe suggest, hey, you know, why don't you come and do a workout with me, you know? Siobhan here, my partner loves snacks and won't eat veggies. I know this. I knew this before I joined UBM. Try avoid his snacks by drinking a berry tea. And that's awesome, Siobhan. Total taking ownership, because if there is a situation that you can't change, then you've got to look to building habits around that. And I'm the same. You know, if I've been in a position where people around me have had snacks, I've just had something there as well. So whether it's a herbal tea or my fruit or a juice, when I mean juice, I mean like a, you know, vegetable juice or something like that. Joanna, anyone else refused to have their plate dished for them? My ex used to heap mine and then complain if I didn't finish it. Wow, that's a crazy one. No, not at all. Yeah, they're what you call feeders, Joe. Hey, Gayleen. So feeders are also on the same line as frenemies or hubby enemies, because feeders, to justify their eating, like to feed you. And whether that's actually filling the plate up or purposely buying food and putting it in front of you and saying, hey, you've got to eat that now. Yeah, they're along the same lines, and it's like you've got to be aware of them. And look, all I say, guys, is, you know, stand in your truth, you know, stand for what you believe in, stand and believe that you're actually inspiring them if you say no. And, you know, and you've got to have that conversation, because there are too many. Once again, it's only an excuse. It's not actually, you know, to let these people take, you know, ownership of your weight loss is just an excuse on your behalf. So you've got to stay strong. Anyone else that got any examples? So we've had, what have we had? We've had feeding plates. We've had friends that, what was hold on, what was Anna's was, can you come for dinner or you still not eating properly? I've heard that one many times. And I mean, what is eating properly? My view, oh, this is terrible, this light. My view is actually that we as a society that have moved so far away what we think the norm is. I mean, you go into a supermarket these days and it's just total, you know, packaged food. So we don't know any different. In the end, eating whole food is normal. You know, that is normal. And that's probably the conversation that you've got to have, Anna, is like, hey, actually, like, what I'm eating is normal, and potentially what you're eating isn't normal. My hand looks big there. You know, potentially what you're eating isn't normal. So, you know, therefore you are educated, Anna. You know what the difference is. And you know, that's what the Busy Mum program is about, is also educating people along the way so that you can deal with all of these situations. Anyway, so just a quick one from me, you know, it is a real thing, you know, frenemies, husbands, feeders, they're all pretty much around each and every day. Hey, Amanda, be aware of them. And just make sure that you can deal with them, because your goals are very important to you. So I'm going to get going, and I think we've got a couple of spaces left on Monday's program, so if you're ready to join us, then let us know. Other than that, have an amazing Tuesday, and yeah, if there's anyone else on there that wants to share their stories about frenemies, feeders, or hubby enemies, then do so, and we can write back and comment underneath with some suggestions for you. And I will speak to you soon. See you guys.